How's it going, champions? Welcome back to my RCL channel. Today we're in Mr. D3's account. Mr. D3 3D has asked us to help him improve his mid-game areas. Hydra Chimera, some of the advanced dungeons like Shogun, Sand Devil. The latter I just can't seem to get my head around, he says. I've spent a fair bit of money and I really wanted all the turtle stuff as I grew up with them and I was all in when I saw that they were added to raid, but from now on, other than the occasional gem pack, I don't want to spend any more on the game. Fair enough, homie, fair enough. We're gonna do a little gear appraisal as well. Mr. D says, I have a lot of bits and I'm holding on to the hope of getting the rework items. Player profile, Ultra Nightmare is good. You have all the turtles, good job on getting all of them. Hydra, Chimera, Brutal. Hello, excuse me? You have a reward. You actually got yourself the badge. Oh my god, wait. You have all four, but you also have a Leo dupe. Oh my god, and the rest of the champions are super juiced too. A Donnie dupe. A Raffi dupe. Wait, let me see the vault. Oh my god. Another Donnie dupe. You have 3 Donnies. Here's April. Oh my god, you have Islin in here. Where's Shredder? There's Shredder and Mikage and Androck. This is a stacked account. This is such a stacked account. How long have you been playing for? What? 84 days? This is insane for someone who's been playing for about 3 months. This is such insane roster. Progression-wise, you're doing fantastic, dude. You are in lack of nothing. Nothing. Here in the vault, you have so many good ones. So many good ones. So many good epics, not just legendaries. But the more I look, the more amazed I am. You'll have a lot of work over the next couple of months, especially hunting these books for these turtles, man. But I'm happy to see that you're really starting to build them out. This Leonardo is way more built out than this. You have 2 souls for him? When did you get a 4-star? How and when did you get a 4-star? Also, good call for putting Heaven Cast on one and Lightning Cage on the other. I'm also very conflicted as to like how to go about this because Heaven Cast must proc insane damage with all the buffs that he comes with and that you pair with him anyway to make him smack. But also Lightning Cage so that they don't steal the unkillable and the counterattack and, you know, these good buffs. So good call on both. Shout out Cupidus. That's a staple. The OGs know how much I love Cupidus and what for. Congrats on the champions that you've picked out to progress. Don't forget to use my promo link to get yourself a free legendary Harvest Jack as well as Ugo, Lightsworn, and Vergis as you level up your account. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. And that is all you have to do to get yourself a free legendary Harvest Jack as well as Ugo, Lightsworn, and Vergis as you level up in progress. So don't miss out and click on my link right now. Now let's dive into the dungeon and clan boss progression areas that we wanted to talk about before we then finish off with gear. You said Phantom Shogun and Sand Devil bother you, Queen? Let's figure that out for you. Sand Devil is horrible. Let me see the team that does it for you. Anchor is also honestly a really good choice. But you could do Godseeker with the turtles. I think that would work really well for you, actually. You might need to budge up her speeds or HP. Let me just see how she's built out. Yeah, she's a little slow, maybe? A little slow. And you could use another minimum 10k HP. Maybe 20k would be great. I keep rubbing my eye and I keep forgetting that I have makeup on, guys. Do you see the dots? Wait, you can't see anything. Now you see the dots. I'm happy that this thing is waterproof because I keep rubbing them and they... Distractions. 80k HP, over 250 speed, maybe? And then with this Godseeker, she also comes with Revive with 50% HP and a full cooldown reset. Very good heal here. Decreases the duration of all buffs on all enemies by turn and increases the duration of all buffs on all allies by turn. She increases the amount of healing the allies receive by 10% and puts a Revive on Death buff on a champion when they're about to get hit by a fatal blow and preempts their death before the damage is taken on a 4-turn cooldown. Happy to see that you've booked her out, but you need to revisit her gear. And I see that you're in the process of doing that. Maybe this banner won't do. Look for a triple speed roll. I think a rare banner just won't do. I know that you're trying to do a chronophage bonus here for the speed increase, but you're better off with just getting a double speed roll on a legendary banner. A quadruple speed roll is your best case scenario for this Godseeker. So all in due time, really. All in due time. But this is a solid option instead of Ankara that could help you push some stages. Moreover, you need to book all the turtles. I think that goes without saying. That's definitely gonna help your progress. Oh, Leo is booked. Donnie's booked. Raffi's booked. And they're all booked. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Then maybe try Godseeker, see if that helps you out. And if not, then maybe we'll need to talk about a general speeding up of your champions. General... Yeah, wait, I'm keep checking the wrong Leonardo. It's still a slow Leonardo. I'd like him to be over 200 speed, man. Other than that, he's doing great. Just little tweaks like that, man. Little tweaks like that. I don't think that we can test your Godseeker right now. I don't think that she would do well. How much speed were we talking about? 198 and 94. I don't think it's gonna be enough. But this is my suggestion for Sand Devil. You can't get past Sand Devil without reviving, and revive on death just as a second backup option. Phantom Shogun is also kind of a nightmare, but the turtles made it so much easier, at least for me. You have Mikage now, that's also good news for you. You have a good selection of champions here. Inevitably, what screws up Phantom Shogun runs is that he places an enfeeble, and then your champion's weak hit, they contribute to the meter, and when the meter increases, he hits harder and harder, and you have to decrease the meter by critting on him. You can't crit if you have enfeeble, you only weak hit. So the issue here is with the fact that at one point he just nukes you a little bit too hard. This Ankara, does she revive quick enough? Honestly, yeah, she does. I mean, she has the same revivability as Godseeker. A little bit less healing, though. Mikage is gonna bring some very useful ally attack buffs. We don't really need her for her alternate form. I want to see where it falls apart for you. I'm gonna test this Phantom Shogun, because this team should work, technically. And the one part of the team you can swap is Ankara, and you can swap her for, you know, you can actually swap her for a Godseeker. So let's see where it all goes wrong. We're, again, a little bit slow. Oh, and he removes all of her buffs instantly. I see. So speed here again is a little bit of an issue. Phantom Shogun gets to attack before you guys get to attack. But for now, it's okay. The meter doesn't fall above 5. Now this enfeeble, Donnie cleanses. The meter needs to be brought down now. I hope that we can manage that. He locks us from using our passives. That's why the turtles don't counterattack. That's why Mikage is a good option. It's definitely the only thing saving you from this horrible counter here. Mikage weak hits. But then Mikey takes it down. Leo every once in a while. Ooh! So this was very nice. Yeah, you can push stages higher. Have you attempted it? We just pushed you a stage higher with this team. Stage 23 is farmable. It's affinity friend. You know, like, the affinities, they matter. If you're having a hard time at stage 20, it's maybe the affinity, you know? It's okay if it's a hit or miss. The stronger your champions become with your Great Hall, with your live arena bonuses, the easier of a time you're gonna have here and everywhere in the game. And you know, you're gonna upgrade some gear. See, this is actually working for us. I do want to see if we can get to the bottom. I'm curious. Technically, unless something goes really, really horribly wrong, I don't see why not. Let's see it. I'm a little scared for Leo being under enfeeble right now, but whoop. Yeah, that was a weak hit. That A3, oh, that's unpleasant. Let's see if we can take down the meter. Oh my god, I don't like when it exceeds 20 at all. Uh-oh. Let's take it down, guys. Let's take it down. Nice, beautiful. The point is that the counter has to stay below 20. Otherwise, the nukes kind of become a little too much. Very nice. Smite was very helpful. See? You're halfway through. Have you tried to get to the bottom, is my question. Does the Smite take down from the meter? Is that what I saw? And I can't be sure. But it's good that it predominantly stays under 10. Woo! Amazing. When Leo lands that big nuke, when he's not under enfeeble, it's a guaranteed win. Party dude! See, he evaded it. That's the tank that Mikey comes with. Stage 24 is complete. We're gonna push you to stage 25, my dude, and let's see if you can actually farm it. Oh my god, let's see if that smite actually clears the meter. Okay, we cleared it on our own. Wait, no it didn't. Okay, good to know that the smite doesn't clear the meter. It was just a coincidence, and I attributed it to the smite. Amazing. It's a bit of a roulette. It's, you know, it's a bit of a roller coaster. You go up and down, you look at it, you look, please, take it down, guys. But everything seems to be working, as is. Even with the block passive skill, it's fine. Mikage triggers an ally attack. She's a perfect option for this team to escape this horrible, horrible debuff situation here. And we need to get rid of the enfeeble quicker as well. There we go. Ankara and Donnie cleansing the enfeebles is all you really need. And then the turn meter, I keep calling it a turn meter, but it's shade. The shade counter is being taken down on its own. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Dude, I don't know if it's just me attempting this and now it working, or you've like just worked on your champion since the last time you've attempted this. But push some stages every once in a while, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. The strategy is just 2 cooldown decrease champions, a cleanser, 2 cleansers if you can, ally attack, oh my god, dangerous counter, ooh, ooh, ooh. At least we have Unkillable on Leonardo, and here the cleanse comes, Unkillable comes in again, and now it's scary because it really depends on whether everybody gets to nuke on time. Oh my god. Please, please, please take down the meter, please, please. Beautiful. It's still very scary, but at the very least, we could maybe potentially end it. End it? Leo's dead. That's okay, Ankara can revive. She actually hasn't used her revive yet. There it is. And he almost died again, but he has the Unkillable already ready on a cooldown. Can you stop working on your car? Yay! A lot of emotions to process here. We completed your Phantom Shogun dungeon with this team. I think this is reliable. Here's your Chaos Powder. It could be a hit or miss. Again, it really depends on whether Leo can cycle through his Unkillable quick enough. And you're still to optimize some of these builds, so this is really good news for you, no? Congratulations on us bottoming your Phantom Shogun out. You're Mikage. You're Mikage. Thank you, Mikage. As for Hydra, you have a hard team here doing more than enough damage for you to move it to brutal and forget about hard. This team should probably do 30. Around 30 million. Guardian chest should be guaranteed. If not, fret not, for I have prepared a second team for you based off your duplicate champions. And I saw that you have another Donnie. You don't even need this Donnie because you have another Donnie sitting at level 50 in your faction guardian slot. Include the reserve vault. Where's the other Donnie? I'll find him. If that's the one you've built out, of course. If not, this will be the one that you're using. But you do need a Donnie, another Donnie. Which one are you gonna use? This, yeah, this one is at rank 6. Okay, so this team is doing you your major damage. Major damage. Good job for cooking this up. It's a really, really nice team. Second team that I cooked up for you is again on the backbone of Leonardo Donnie. You have Androck for buffs, because we need to buff this Leonardo to be able to smack really, really, really hard. You have a buff increaser here with a heal for every buff that has its duration increased. 4% of everyone's max HP. And you don't really need the second form of... I mean, it's a good form for block buffs in case they cleanse themselves after Ugo casts that block buffs. You also have a decreased resistance weaken here. I don't know if Enfeeble lands at all in Hydra, but also nice turn meter decrease here. He recently got a buff. This turn meter decrease was not a thing. AoE decreased defense on a single target. And each crit fills the turn meter of all allies by 5% on his main form, decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 5% on his alternate form. I have Androck, I use him in Hydra, he helps a lot, so I've slotted him in there for you. You know what Leo does, you know what Donnie does, a big utility for the whole rest of your team for the decrease of the cooldowns of all ally skills except this one. You're gonna have to book this Donnie. Ugo for the block, buffs, decrease defense on an AoE, good heal here with heal reduction removal. You can switch her mastery instead of cruelty to miracle heal so you can restore some of the destroyed max HP that Hydra will destroy during this fight. This is what I have done for my Ugo. I was gonna push away my water bottle like a cat. But that's entirely your decision. If she is the last one standing on your team, which is highly unlikely with Androck there. Oh, you haven't really chucked him with any HP. Who has the most HP on your team? It could be Ugo. It could actually be... Oh, Volgoth. Never mind. Ugo won't trigger this passive. She needs to be the last one on the team standing to put a block damage on herself, increase speed, and then she can revive all dead allies with 50% turn meter fill and 50% HP. Volgoth for AoE provoke, decrease stack, good healing every time he receives damage, leech, debuff increase, and you just need one more really good nuker. I was thinking about Trunda, about Tallinn, I was even considering the Shredder here. Entirely up to you. You can even, if you want, use another reviver if you're unsure that these guys are gonna make it. You could do a Geomancer for the burn. It's gonna do some damage for sure. You pick out what this DPS might look like for you. The point is to get a Guardian chest here. Don't even worry about Nightmare for a couple of more months. Chimera, same thing. Try to get a chest somewhere. If you can do normal and hard, actually 58 million on normal should be more than enough to warrant for you to move entirely. Oh my god, you can even do hard. Hard and brutal, dude. Do hard and brutal. If you can do... Actually, you can do 1 key hard. That should be able to put you for a 2 key brutal chest. That's an option. You have a chance for a legendary gemstone here in the master chest. A rank 2 basalt is nice. Ocular masses, epic variant. And 1 to 2 embers fragments. From normal, you're getting 1 embers fragment on a good day. Maybe an epic gemstone on a good day. It's kind of redundant. Hard is a little bit better, but for the time being, relics, they're just an addition to your game. They're not gonna help you progress all that much. You can focus on Hydra, Phantom Shogun, Sand Devil instead. Build out some of these amazing champions that are sitting in your roster. Let's pick up your chest so they don't just sit here. This is a useless piece of gear, and that leads me to gear. Let's see what you let in on your account and what you let out of your account. You were a little brokey. I see that you have 3 million. You probably worked on some champions during this event. Probably didn't have a lot of money to work with as a start. So let's see what we're spending on here. Oh no. This is such a standard problem that I'm seeing. Speed pieces without any speed on them brought all the way up to level 12. For what reason? Unknown. Rare pieces that have started being ranked up without having speed. You only revealed speed underneath because you level 16'd this weapon in the first place. I wouldn't even have entertained it to begin with. I would have just straight up sold it. Leveling it up all the way up to level 16 is gonna take you like a couple of million, you know? I mean, 1.5 million minimum. That's where all your money is. And who are you gonna put this piece on? Doesn't even have a dupe roll anywhere. It just has 1 roll in attack, 1 roll in accuracy, a little bit itty-bitty crit damage, and let itty-bitty speed. Why? Useless weapon. Double roll and crit damage. Sure. Again, you have crit damage, crit rate on a rare piece with no speed on it, and then you proceed to level it all the way up to level 16. You got lucky to receive a speed substat underneath at the very bottom. This warrants rolling it once, twice. You see that you've rolled once in speed, once in attack, and you're like, okay, fair enough. This is something that warrants you keeping a rare piece. If you get over a 10 roll in speed, sure. Keep it for some faction wars, guys. You know, some epic, some rare, might need it at some point if you decide to build them out. But in any other circumstance, something like this, a little bit unacceptable, if you ask me. Think about the pieces of gear that you have, and think about the kind of stats that you want to see on them. This gauntlet doesn't have any accuracy on it. Why are you rolling it? Double in the flat defense, once in the attack, you just straight up sell it. Straight up sell it. No accuracy, no keep. These boots, when are you gonna pick them up ever? 1 roll in the accuracy, 2 in the resistance, no speed on them. When are you ever gonna need them? Ever. Same thing here. Look at the roster. Like, the gear has to reflect the roster, you know what I mean? You have definitely stepped up your game since you've started playing, so you can step up your game in your inventory here as well. It is totally normal if by the end of the cleanse you realize that you actually don't have any gear. That's kind of coming of age. It's It's a canon event. You have to go through it. You have to experience it. You have to like realize that good gear comes very, very slowly with a lot of rating, a lot of time. These are for sale. These are for sale. Nothing but speed on these boots in the beginning, guys. Unless you get a quadruple speed roll in the substats on a percent-based boot, nothing else qualifies for you to keep something like this. This is not gonna get a quadruple speed roll in the speed. It's just not gonna happen. We're selling it. That way you're gonna make up a lot more space. And I mean that particularly for the blue pieces. When it comes to the rare pieces, you're gonna get 2 rolls. 2 rolls! And 4 substats. Keep that in mind. Regardless of how many stars there is on it. 2 rolls. With the rares, that's what you get. Take it or leave it. With 2 rolls, you can't really do much. You feel me? Cleansing through these here. Again, I mostly like to keep speed the rolls at least once or twice for the blue pieces. Other than that, there's really no point in keeping it. Prioritize speed. The earlier you can speed up everyone, the earlier you can arrive in late game. Congratulations on a very mid-game experience, my dude. You're doing fantastic. Keep grinding, keep pushing, keep farming for gear. If you guys want to take over, hit up my Discord. You can find the link down in the description under this video, under all videos. Submit an account takeover request through a ticket. Thank you for the patience while I get to you. Finally going through this backlog quicker now with an editor by my side. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye!